Today I'm going to show you how to do a modified Thomas test. Now, we are only going to focus on one aspect of that test, and that is determining if you have tight quadriceps. Okay, if your quadricep muscles are tight, then we've got to do two things. We've got to stretch the quads and strengthen the opposing muscle groups, the hamstrings, to return balance and symmetry to your upper leg, your upper thigh, and that will also help to prevent pain and injury. Now, this test is not for everyone. If you are frail, you have osteoporosis, you have balance issues, you're afraid of falling, please do not try this alone. You can always get a personal trainer, a certified personal trainer, a cancer exercise specialist to perform this and other assessments for you. Also, I recommend that you have somebody there to help you if you have a difficult time getting down or up. So you've had abdominal surgeries, anything that would make it difficult to roll backwards or roll forward, this is something you want to avoid. Now, I'm using a coffee table. This is not very comfortable. It's a very quick test, and it's probably something that you're going to want to film because you'll have a difficult time looking at yourself while you're trying to do this test. So you can set up your cell phone and record yourself doing this. So part one, I am going to sit on the very, very edge, so almost falling off of this table. And I am going to carefully roll back. You're not going to see half of me. I'm going to bring both of the knees in toward the chest. And then I'm going to keep my right leg in. I'm lying completely flat on the table now. And I am letting my other leg relax completely. Now notice that this thigh is not parallel to the table anymore. It's elevated. That is indicative of tight hip flexors, and we'll talk about that in another video. But what I want you to see is that my lower leg is extended out. It is not perpendicular to the floor. So what we want to see is this. What you are seeing is this, which indicates that I have tight hip flexors and tight quads. Now I'm going to roll up nice and easy. So I'm going to show you some exercises that will help you to stretch your quads and strengthen your hamstrings. Let's begin with our quadricep stretch. I want a wall or something that I can lean against. Now you can definitely do this without balancing, but for those of you who are just getting started, it's probably a good idea to have something to lean on. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab your ankle. Now, not everybody's going to be able to do this. You want to keep the leg you're standing on, you want that knee slightly soft. So the goal here is that this leg, my femur, should be vertical, okay? And what I'm doing here is I'm actually contracting my glutes and pushing forward so that I feel that stretch through my quadricep. I find it helpful to flex my foot when I'm doing this, and also looking forward, drawing my belly button in toward my spine, holding this for 20 to 30 seconds. I mean, if you're able to and you want to hold it longer, you can, but 30 to 60 seconds might be a stretch for this one. And you should feel a nice, gentle stretch. This should not be painful. And even if your other leg does not appear as tight when you do the modified Thomas test, it's certainly not going to hurt to do the stretch on both sides. You may feel it more on one side than the other. Another thing is try to keep your legs pretty close to each other. Well, see, even I struggle with balance, especially on carpet. So we don't want it like this. Another mistake people make is doing this. So I like everything to be linear. You should be in a straight line from top to bottom. That's the quad stretch part. Next, I'm going to show you a great little hamstring exercise. Okay, for this one, we have to be down on the floor. I'm going to go at a bit of an angle so you can see what I am doing here. Now notice I have my feet up on the ball. Now my goal is to get them in the middle of the ball. And my arms are by my side, kind of creating a tripod, if you will. We're going to start off by just doing a bridge. And I'm flexing my feet and pushing them into this ball. And then I'll just lower down. So we're going up, flex the feet, and you will feel it tighten up in the back of your legs. So if you can do this with relative ease, then the next part is to pull that ball in towards your buttocks, slowly let them go back out, and then down. So we flex our feet, dig into the ball, lift the hips up, pull in, keeping your thighs together, slowly going out and down. Now you may start with just 2 or 3 of these and be exhausted. If you get a Charlie horse, which is quite common when you get started, you're going to want to stretch your hamstring, the one that's spastic. You want to stretch it out as quickly as possible. So this is one way to do it. The other one is sitting up and reaching forward to grab your toes. Remember to always check with your doctor prior to performing any exercises or beginning an exercise program. And check out our other videos on the YouTube channel, Cancer Exercise. Although our focus is cancer, it is not the only thing that is available there. You'll find lots of great exercises and nutritional tips. Cancer Exercise YouTube channel.